So Connor, last weekend a 1-0 victory away to Tamworth. What did you think of the game?
What we expected. Really tough place to go. You can see why they're unbeaten there since September. Really, you have to earn everything you get out of that game. Really tough conditions in terms of the Astro slope on the pitch. They're obviously very physical. They work so hard. The manager's done brilliant at recruiting players that can run and they're athletic. So really tough test, and I thought the lads stood up to it brilliantly. And obviously it's an excellent 3 points in terms of going to a really tough place to go and to come away with a win.
As you just said, very tough place to go to at the moment in the league. Did you predict it to be that challenging, would you say, for the squad? And did the Astro have any effect on the play at all?
Yeah, we did expect it, to be fair. We said it. That was a message to the lads in the build-up to the game. As I said, you don't have that home record if it's not a tough place to go. So, and you see it even last season, their result at home and their form at home and the clean sheets and the difficult to beat everything of last season they've seemed to bring into this year, especially in their home form. So we knew how tough it was going to be, and we made sure it was made apparent to the lads how physical and the demands on them physically they'd implement on us, and I think that was the case. We had to deal with a lot of corners, a lot of throw-ins. I think the lads, as I said, stood up to it physically excellently. Evo made a great save when he had to, and obviously that's led to the counter-attack for the goal. So lots of good performances within that, and as I said, the lads stood up to the physical task excellently.
Recently, our performance as well has been outstanding in the league. How important do you think it is to keep up this performance, especially away from home?
Yeah, listen, it's well documented how tough it is to go away from home in this division. Obviously, look at our opponents tomorrow in Boston. I think they were struggling a little bit in recent weeks, and York goes there. And I suppose everyone from the outside looking in is probably thinking it's going to be a routine win for York. But listen, we say it's cliche, but we say it every week. There's no easy games, especially in this league. So that proved that again. Boston got an excellent result a couple of weeks back against York at home. So that just goes to show you've got to be on it all the time. Like, you can look at Tamworth and think, they were in step 3 a couple of years ago, and whatever else you want to think, small club, whatever else, they're doing an excellent job. The management team, the players, they're all in it together. They make it an incredibly tough place to go. So it's important that the mentality of the group, which has been excellent, that's obviously why we're on this run, the mentality stays the way it is, and we stay focused, and we know, and we treat every team with respect and know how tough it's going to be, and I think that'll be a similar case tomorrow.
As you just touched on as well, the mentality in the squad is quite strong at the moment. Can you give us a further update on how everyone is in the camp at the moment, and any injuries at all?
Lads are alright, yeah, everyone come through okay from the other day. Addy's back now. He's had a couple of sessions, so he'll be back involved now in the next couple of games in match day squad. So that's a big boost for us. Even though the back three have been doing an excellent job, but listen, we know how good Addy's been. He's been one of our players of the year, so brilliant to have him back in contention again. So yeah, we're happy where we're at in terms of the injury front. Chappers is progressing along nicely, so he'll be hopefully back out on the grass now, getting moving and building his fitness and his sharpness up. So yeah, we're in a good place in terms of injuries.
Finally as well, away again this weekend to Boston. What are your thoughts going into the game?
What I just touched on, it's every away game's always tough. Coco, obviously we come up against him last year when he was at Newport a couple of times in the FA Cup, so we know what he's about. Good manager, really well organised, will make them tough to play against. Obviously an excellent result 2 weeks ago against York. They'd be a little disappointed, obviously being knocked out of the trophy last week, but he's gone in there and he's shirred them up a little bit. They're definitely tough to beat, and then we're expecting another tough game. It's a hard place to go. It's a great ground, fan, they're excellent support, so it can be hostile, they make a lot of noise. So it's an exciting game, but as I said, it doesn't matter where people are on the table. We've got to get a mentality right going into every game. We've got to take it as if it's going to be another tough game, which I'm sure it will be.
Connor, thank you for your time.
Cheers, bro.